Hey everyone! Over the next week or two, we are going to be covering a few games, a few demos I found on the on Steam. I don't really remember if it was like a Next Fest or just whatever sale they had going on. But I found a handful that I want to be featuring here on the channel. These are by no means games that I have any intention of turning into a Let's Play, but they are games that I found pretty fun to play, and something that's games I think could fit really well as a break, a quick like 15-30 minute break maybe in between daily tasks. Maybe you're at work, you are allowed to have a 30-minute break. You could pick this up. We are going to start today with Dominova, and as some of you might have guessed already, it is based on dominoes. Let's just get straight into it here. We have a couple of different sets. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what these sets do. In the demo, we have access to the vanilla set. We can see it actually says it's balanced and straightforward. One would assume with a vanilla set, a hazard set, more obstacles, more ability dominoes. Well, there you go. We can actually see all of them. We have a money set, we have an agile set, dual set, titan set, and all sorts of different sets. There is quite a few different sets here to play to fit your style. And we have some difficulty. I can change that. It's probably because either it's not available, yeah, or as we can see, I haven't beaten the game yet. So let's just get straight into it. So much like many games are picking up at the moment, we have like a much like Slay the Spire kind of game here, or a map where we can choose different paths to take depending on our style and our deck, our whatever we have going on. So I am by no means an expert of this game at all. I don't know really what's good, I don't know what's bad, so I'm just gonna give it my best and showcase whatever we have. It doesn't really matter which way we choose. Well, it kind of does depending on where we want to go. But I guess we'll like go down here and check out this treasure as well. We can't avoid the boss. Guess it depends on what kind of boss we want, honestly. What does this one do? A MOBA damage is increased by 0.5. I think that's absolutely fine. Let's go towards that. We'll cover what a MOBA is in a second here. Okay, and here we go. This is the game. There are a couple of win conditions and there are a couple of lose conditions. The win condition is to get to a certain amount of score. It'll be the top number here to win the round. In this case, it's 325 points. To get to each waypoint, let's say, or each point of here on the scoreboard, we have 3 tries. So we have 3 tries to get to 62. If we manage to do that within 3 tries, this will reset and we now have 3 tries to get to the next mark. That is one way to win the round. Another round is to kill all the amobas, and we can see we already have 1 here, and we can see there's a total of 3. That is the 2 ways that there is to win a round, at least as far as I know of. The amobas is not a way to win in boss rounds. I believe you have to get to do the scores. Now to lose the game, we covered a little bit here. If you lose, if you fail to get to a certain score mark within your tries, you lose, or if you simply run out of tiles to draw. So let's just get into it. We have a couple of dominoes here, and they have, we can see they have colors, they have numbers, and some of them have some icons as well. These are abilities. This is a hammer, and it destroys everything surrounding it. So we can see the blue blinking stuff is items that are gonna get destroyed. Only obstacles. It doesn't destroy buffs or bonuses. So anything in that circle will get destroyed. This is a heart. This will heal. It has the same kind of, it has the same area as the axe, but it'll heal any damaged tiles you might have, and we'll probably get to that soon enough. They can have all sorts of debuffs. Now dominoes, I don't know how this is in the real game. I've never really played it, but in this sort of dominoes, we can see we have two on this side right here, and we have 2 up here. Those can match. Right now we don't have anything of the same color, but let's say we had a red 1 here instead of a green. We can put red 1 to red 2 as well, because they have the red color. So it's really up to you to find the best solution to get the most points. The blank tiles can go to anything, and they are very, very valuable. And we can see we start with a blank tile right here, so we can start with anything. We of course want to pick up bonuses so we can improve our run, such as gold. And right here we get to pick up the shop. That means once we pick that up, once per round we can enter the shop. Right now we don't have a lot of gold, we have 10 coins, so we might want to hang on to it for now. I am thinking we want to take out this Amova, because this Amova will lower our points at the end of a round with whatever this number is. 4 is not a lot, but it can get overwhelming once you get a few of them going. So we're gonna kill one straight away. Yoink, off you go. No idea why this one exploded, but that was a rock as well. And you can see we're down to 2 Amovas. Now they only remove points from you if they are active. So right now, no points would be removed because we can't see any. We have a hazard here that is fire. So we can see in the blinking area, any tiles we put there will be burned. Now, a burnt tile breaks the chain reaction when you score, and we'll see that in a bit once we actually start doing that. So ideally we don't really want to be over there. We don't want to occupy any of these tiles. Let's grab this money here as well. So you might ask, how many tiles can we play? We have placement points here, and each tile has a set amount of points. So this has 2 dots. It means it has a placing cost of 2. And this is a base score of 0, so it doesn't actually cost anything. That's very nice. This tile has a placing cost of 6, and I think that is because it has 1 for the dot and I'm guessing 3 points maybe for the heart, for the ability, and then 2 for down here. So that is the only thing that determines how many points, how many tiles you can place, and if you actually have any tiles down here. For now though, let us actually get this one out here, get some gold, explore what else is there. Now we could place the last one, but the last one is a heal, and I think I would rather hang on to that. Each time we place a tile, this scoreboard here goes up, and we place enough, we multiply our score. If we place this, we multiply our score by 2, so there's an argument to be made that we should, but we are not going to. I'd rather save it, and because I don't think it's going to be particularly difficult for us to reach the 62 point here. Okay. We have something down here as well that would be very nice. That allows us to select a domino once we find it, and I think we're just going to go ahead and do that. We have a red, so we can. Let's see what we get. We can choose one. Okay, so we have a bomb that shoots a bomb in the direction that explodes, destroying everything, including your tiles. Fire again shoots fire in the direction that can be used for certain things. The certain debuffs in the game is weak to fire. I'm not going to go through everything in detail right now. We will if we ever get to use it. We also have a cross, and that allows diagonal connections with all domino pieces with this, which is actually pretty fantastic. It is connected to a 6 though, which is a little bit scary right now. That's a high number that we don't really have. The single heal over here, however, is pretty good, so let's go with that. Now, something that is pretty good as well that you definitely want to be utilizing is the fact that you don't have to place dominoes connected. You can place it like this if you want to. So say we could, for instance, place... Say we could see this tile right here. That actually isn't a tile right here, but say we could see a tile right here. And we have this tile, but with an axe. We could place that here to delete this one and then safely expand up here. For now, we have to avoid it. So what do we want to do? The leaf is pretty good. When placed, the leaf clones itself 3 tiles forward, can also fill holes. So we can see these circles, they represent tiles. But in between, there is nothing. But if we do this, we will actually get a tile right here, where there's not supposed to be one. And that can be pretty darn powerful. So right here, for instance, it would be excellent, because that's 3 tiles in the void. But I think we're gonna go ahead and do something like that. We discovered 2 more Amovas. So if we get an axe here, We didn't. But if we had, we could have won the round right now. We will get a lightning. I think, oh, thunder, I like that. Generates 2 lightning strikes when placed. Lightning strikes destroy obstacles. It is random, so we can't choose, but we can hope. We got some of these, and we destroyed the Amobas. I think the Amobas also take damage based on how many pips are on the domino, on the tile that are next to them. So this was a 4, and we placed a 4. And I think they also take damage according to pips when we click the score button. Okay, let's see. We have a leaf, we know what that does. We have a shield. When placed, this domino piece generates a barrier protecting all dominoes within. Extremely powerful. And we got a thunder, we already know what that does. We also have a magnet. When placed, pulls in all nearby collectibles. This is very nice. It has a much bigger range than the what's it called? The heel, for instance, or the axe. It is a nice... We don't have any blues, unfortunately, so we're probably not going to be able to place that anytime soon. Let's do the score. You can see we easily hit the next mark. You took 2 points. I think we are okay. So there's definitely some arguments to be made that you don't want to go too fast, because the faster you go, the fewer upgrades you actually get on the map. So there's arguments to be made that you want to cool it a little bit. You don't want to win too fast. The +6 here is we get +6 to our placement points, and that is because certain colors work well with certain other colors. We can see actually here we have a green. Preferences is cyan or yellow, and it doesn't like pink. We are actually placing it next to a pink, so we get some extra points. Actually, we are placing it next to 2 cyans because it's also paired with 1. If we do it here, we don't get quite as much because it doesn't like pink. I like it right there. That's very good. Right now, it doesn't matter too much because we don't actually have a lot of what's it called? A lot of dominoes to place. I think we're gonna go ahead and place this one a little off the book there just because we want the gold. Are we going to win this turn? We might, because we killed this one. So, and we've actually explored everything. If we do that, we will explore that, because why not? And we might as well check the store right now. So, we always get the choice between 3 domino tiles, 3 cards, which we can currently carry 2 of, and 3 upgrades. One is heal all cards, one is to permanently increase card slots by 1, and one is to increase placement points. So let's see, cards are very powerful. Let's see what we can get here. On domino placement, pink domino pieces add twice base score to the starting score. Okay, this is only when we place them though. And we can see we have 10 pink ones. We actually have quite a few pinks all right here, although 3 of them are the leaf effects. Domino Day. On domino placement adds 5 score, increasing by 10 for each additional domino placed this turn. Okay. On Chain Reaction. After every 3 dominoes triggered, the next domino piece will add +1 to the multiplier. That sounds very powerful. Let's try that one. Gold is very difficult to come by, so you want to be careful with what you buy. Let's see how what that's going to translate. Not quite there yet, but we did kill the amoeba, and that is enough. Good, that's enough. Okay, and after every round, we get to choose between 3 random upgrades. This is very good. Increase Nova card slots by 1. That's incredibly good. Very, very expensive as well to buy. Starting score by 40 seems okay, or increase domino max hand size by 1. Having more dominoes is very, very important, but I think we're gonna go ahead and get that because that's very expensive. We get the choice between a regular level, like we just did, or a challenge level. Higher score goals, more obstacles, better upgrades. We're not gonna go for that because I don't feel super confident in this game yet. So let's just go with a regular level here. Okay, we have some lightning or electricity. Electrifies anything close to it. Electrified dominoes cannot be rotated. Electricity heals cursed dominoes. So the thing is, if your dominoes get debuffed, burnt, electrified, they are not cured at the end of the round. They go back into your deck. So right now you might think electrified dominoes can't be rotated. What does that matter? Because as soon as you place them, you can't rotate them. But that's because they go back into the deck. So let's say this card, or this domino right here, had an electrified tile. We can only place it like it comes in, like this. We cannot rotate it at all. So it is actually important to try and heal your cards. Let's see here. Can we see? This is it's an occupied tile. Okay, so that's what it means. So there's something here. I'm guessing it could be good or it could be bad. I don't know. I mean, we have a couple of Amobas right here that's gonna reduce our score. Don't think we need to worry about them. We could kill one straight away, but I think I'd rather do something like this. And you didn't do your thing. Why not? Because there was something there, I guess, and you triggered first, and then we grabbed that. Okay. There's so many things about this game I have no idea about, so I'm by no means an expert. We're gonna grab this one, because I love one-tile access like this, where we can easily do something like this. Yoink. Lots of free space up there. We could have placed it down here as well. Maybe we should have. Okay. So one could say we didn't actually plan ahead very much here, and one would be correct. We didn't plan ahead very much here, so let's do something like this and grab the shop, and we are out of points anyway, so we are going to send it. 29 points, and let's get some dominoes going here. We get lightning, that's pretty good, and a 5. That's pretty darn good as well. That means we can do both of these. So we can do something like this. And we got a lot of stuff out here. +3, +3. Okay, decent. Let's see what domino we get. We get a single tile heal as well, or a wild domino. That's pretty darn good as well. I think we want the heal here, because we might have something coming up right here. And we are more or less out of points. Let's just send it. Made it to the first one. And we now have an electrified one. I'm unsure if these single tiles actually go into your deck since we created this. Can we see if we have any of those? We don't, so it might not. It might not. Okay. The unfortunate thing, and something that I don't really like, or something that's a difficult tactic thing, is that you cannot place tiles on the upgrades. It makes it a little bit difficult sometimes. Because I would like to get up here. I suppose we can do something like that. And we can actually... Ooh, we would like to connect this as well, because all this right now is not getting us any points. Honestly, let's do this. Let's heal this. I don't think it matters, but that also means all of this is connected. Send it. Lots of points. I am not worried at all that we are going to be able to make it for the next round. We have one of you guys. Let's see. Ooh, you are high points, 9 tile pips. Okay, let's do that. If we can, I would like to kill this one and get all this. But we can, doing like that. No Amobas left, that means we will win when we finish it, so we can do something like that. Let's see what we get here. This is again something that stays in our deck. An axe and a heal. That is incredibly powerful. So is this, honestly. Wow, double lightning. Interesting. Let's check the store, just because we are gonna lose it anyway. Let's see what cards we have. We could also buy the placement points upgrade, which is very powerful. Fall. On domino placement, leaf dominoes goes twice as far. Ooh, okay. Okay, wow, so they do 6. Not sure I want that, because it's also very unpredictable. All shop items are 30% off, that's powerful as well. Edging. On domino placement, domino placed on the border of the board adds its base score times 5 to the total score. Also interesting, especially with a 9 for instance, that's a lot of points. I think let's go with this one, just because that's gonna pay off. Hopefully very quickly. Even got the points, beautiful. Let's move on here, let's see. I think once again we get increased starting score and we get increased dominant marks hand by 1, or increase the amount of dominoes you can remove from the board per turn by 1. I have not covered this, so let's cover this in the next round here. Let's do that. Let's get an extra domino in our hand. This is a bit of a special one. We have, you can see the score is incredibly low. And there is no Amova, so I don't think you're actually meant to do this in more than one round. But this is basically just get as many upgrades as you can. So we shall get as many upgrades as we can. Something like that. And there is... Hopefully I'm not going to get punished by playing too quickly here. Hopefully I'm not gonna get punished by playing too quickly here. But we'll see. If we lose this, as I said, I don't know much about this game, so if we lose this, we're just gonna start over. It's completely fine. Let's do that. Let's check some dominoes here. We have a 1 and a 7. But with a cross, which means we can connect diagonally. That is very nice. Let's do that. It's very expensive tile. And a one-off axe. Well, at some point it would be nice to get some points as well. Let's get this one. This is extremely expensive. Let's see what happens here. Do we lose? No, we can continue. Okay. It's just because it's such a low score. Okay, nice. Well... That does mean, however, that we do want to get some points at some point. Some point we want to get some points. Can we get in here somehow? We can actually like this. And we could place this like right here. Get the store upgrade as well. I don't think we can do anything about it. See, that was a mistake to click that, because we should have waited until we had played this round. At least maybe you could get some more coins, because as soon as you close this, that's it. You have to wait until the next round. A duckling, that's the only thing we can afford here. On chain reaction end, the last domino pieces are re-triggered based on your current hand size. Don't know what that means. Let's try it. I guess times 4, because that's our hand size. We can actually still place something. That is interesting. We could do something like this. Or are we already winning? I'm wondering. Let's do something like this. Let's get some points. Or would we rather have the? We could place this up here, honestly, and just get both. Let's do that. Let's get a domino. A blank and a magnet. That seems pretty darn good. Let's do that. Send it. And that was enough. More than enough. Okay, let's see. Another card. We are full. I forgot to cover the removal. But let's do this in a real map. And we're about to hit a boss, I think. Yes, we are. We are up against... What's his name? It doesn't say. But Amova damage is increased by 0.5. So an extra 50%. What's his name? It doesn't say. No. Okay, removal. We at the moment can return 1 domino each turn. Each time it's our turn. Every time before we click send it. So 1 domino is not a full domino. It's 1. This is one domino, and this is one domino. So technically here are 2 dominoes in all our 4 tiles here. It can be extremely powerful. I'm very bad at using it, so let's see if we can't keep it in mind here. Let's see. How do we want to start it? We have 4-4. Maybe we want to do something like this. Ooh, we have an Amoeba. Glad I waited, because this is gonna take out a bit. 2 rocks and an Amoeba. Very good indeed. It's also very expensive, but that's okay. We can do this. Grab a couple of upgrades. Next time we see one, I'm gonna hover over one of the upgrades, because the upgrades and downgrades, as we haven't seen, that they can do a bunch of different things. They can heal hearts. I think they can probably give score. They can give extra placement points. But debuffs can do the same. And these buffs and debuffs are permanent. Okay, -6 points. That's okay. We got like 66, so I'm not worried at all that we're gonna do this in time. We got some darkness here, and that covers. Just means we can't see what on earth is going on here. Let's see. We do have an axe. Could do something like this. Actually, we could do something like that. Be nice with a pink one to go down here, or a 4. We don't have either. Maybe we explore instead. You can see there's a lot going on here. Let's do that. Got an upgrade there that we didn't get to see. That's okay. Yeah, honestly, let's do that. Let's do that. And let's continue, just because you are 1s. Let's continue. This might be very difficult to get something in here, but we'll try anyway. Okay. You are not connected, that's okay. I think, honestly, we'll probably get to the point right here. Yeah. Easily. I think the duckling, honestly, is putting in good work. Ah, there we go. That's the perfect tile we need right there. Blue to blue and 1 to 1s. Very nice. Let's do that. Still no 4 or pink, which is a problem. I would really like to get this as well. And we have a cheeky little Amoeba in there. And we actually can't place anything over here at the moment, because this tile can only get a 9 or a wild domino right now. So unfortunately, we have to continue elsewhere. Could do that, because this is a cross and it connects diagonally. This will connect. Ooh, what is this? You are frozen. This domino piece and surrounding dominoes pieces lose 50% of their score value in chain reactions. That is not good. We would like to fix that straight away. Ooh, but this is perfect. Good, good, good. We could place the last one to get double score, and we probably should. Let's try that. Let's see what happens. I don't think we'll win. Ooh, okay, we won. Okay, I didn't want to win, but fair enough. And now, after we defeat a boss, we get a color upgrade. Pink square domino pieces are immune to downgrades. That's pretty good. On placement, yellow dominoes pieces gives a coin. Oh, that's really good. On placement, gray domino pieces add their base score to the total score. I think we're gonna go with this one, because coin is very difficult to come by. Ooh, we didn't think that through. Now we get a challenge level. This might be where the run ends. This is very, very tough. And we get our first downgrade as well. A placement downgrade. When collected, reduce max placement points by 2. As I said, this is permanent. This is nasty. We would like an axe to get rid of that. We have an Amoeba out here as well. Okay. we have a pretty low scoring board here. We have a couple of unknowns. Unknowns can be both good and bad. The bad thing is we don't know what it is. The good thing is it can be placed anywhere. I can place it there because I don't know what it is. Even though this clearly demands a wild domino or a 9. But we don't know what it is. Let's do something like this. That was a good one. Maybe that's why it could be placed there. No, it wasn't. Good. No axe still. That was a heal. Got the shop. We can get out there and get an upgrade. We heal the heart. We probably should check honestly what they do. So I'm curious. Increases domino level by 2. Does that mean this 3 turns into a 5? No. I don't know what that does. In either case, we don't have much choice. We could check the store, or we could have waited. Whatever, we can afford them for things here. Let's see. Four-legged crow on chain reaction start generates 4 lightning strikes. Wow. Pink transfer. On domino placement, pink domino pieces add twice the base score to the starting score. We saw that earlier, and we saw this domino there. Oh, this one is good. 4 lightning strikes. Let's do that. Boom. Okay, we got an axe. The axes are particularly good here because they turn the downgrades to upgrades. But they have to be placed diagonally because we can see the... Actually, we cannot. But these react in horizontal and vertical, so we have to do something like this. Maybe we do it up here. Yoink. Nice. Okay, let's see what we get here. Ooh, another one of these bad boys. I like that. Let's see if we can get some... Okay. I was about to say, let's see if we can get some high-scoring cards. Let's get a heal then. Let's get a heal then. And you beautiful bastard, you can go down here. I think maybe the amobas explode when they die, and that's why this one got destroyed. That's okay. Let us see. What are you? You are gray. So... Sure. Ooh, a bomb. Okay, they explode after 5 turns and they destroy absolutely everything in this radius. Good or bad. We can protect ourselves against it with a shield. Right now we don't have one, but we have one right here, for instance. So if we place this one up here, it protects everything inside it. Let us... I'll take the -1 here to get these... Why did you explode? Alright. Yeah, let's get some scoring. Let's get some scoring as well. And we have a single one out here. Can we place this in darkness? No, we cannot. Okay. Then we won't. Obviously. Maybe we just hang on to it. We don't have a lot of... We only draw 1. Maybe place it up here. Get some damage on this amoeba. Yeah. Send it. Made it to the first mark. Excellent. I'm still not sure we're gonna make this one, but damn it if we're not gonna try. And these, I haven't covered it at all. I apologize. These are meteors that will land at the end of your turn. So if we have any tiles there, they'll get destroyed. I think they also destroy like tiles around them. I'm not 100%. I think so though. We can place you right here, and there was something about like at the end of the turn, or end of the... What's it called? Chain. You get like mega points. So maybe we want this kind of tile, like something at the end? We still need to connect it, which is not going to be easy. We need some help in this regard. We could do this. I don't want to trigger the fire here, but I would like an extra domino. Let's see what we can get. Particularly, I would like something to connect up here. So wild dominoes or green ones. This is a green one, but it's also an axe, so it's never gonna go up there. However, this one could go up here, because that's a 5 and a shield, so that'll connect to this. Then we just need to get down here. And this is actually the same, just with the magnet. I think I like that a little bit better. It's not gonna grab much. It's gonna grab this one. That's okay. Let's do that then. Send it. It's very important that we connect these up pretty soon, I'd say. Which we can do right now. We can do it like that. And because this is an unknown, we can do it like that. And even connect this up as well. That's beautiful. Ouch. Hopefully we are out of here in 5 turns, but I don't think we will be. So we have to we have to deal with that. We need a shield down here. And we need it pronto. You're gonna take out these 3 tiles right here. It's not the biggest score, but still. Ah, it's the lightning that does it, right? Yeah. The lightning destroyed the bomb. It's probably going to destroy this one as well. So we will lose these. This is not good. This is not good at all. That is a problem. Okay, it didn't get hit. That's beautiful. That's perfect. See, we made it to... Okay, excellent. Okay, I'm not worried about the score anymore, but we still have this one. A meteor will land there. Of course it will. Of course it will. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it land there? Something like this. Grab whatever is there. Yeah, beautiful. Can we get a shield, please? No. Cross, though, is good, actually. And it's good right here. That is really good. I think that covers this. Did we check the store? Yes, we did. Unfortunately, because we have so much gold. I am uncertain if we are about to win here. But I think... Placing cost is 4. Placing cost is 5. Yeah, we can't collect this and this. So I guess we are going to do that. Ooh, like that we can. Like that we can. The amoebas, of course, beautiful. Hello, friendos. We have a nice pile over there now. Let's send it. Let's see what happens. Something got destroyed down here as well, apparently. Yeah, everything exploded. Okay. Beautiful. You should be able to be placed there. Yes. And then you shall, because then everything is connected here again. Okay. I have no idea what happened there. But it happened. Do we have anything that needs to be healed? No, we do not. So we can place this up here. That is a downgrade. We do not want to be near that. Let's send us some leaves that direction. Very nice. And we can even do this for the upgrade. Do some damage. Get whatever this is. Alright. Let's place that up here. Ah. Maybe it was an axe. It wasn't, but it still killed the what's it called? The downgrade. I think this is gonna win us the game. Yeah, there we go. Or the round, not the game. Very nice, very nice. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Increase the amount of dominoes you can remove. Okay, increase the domino max hand size. I think we need some more hand size. Treasure. Let's see what we get. Okay, still not a lot of points, but we do have a few marks over here now. It would be nice to find the store. A couple of dominoes to be chosen. We want just, I think, real low cost. You are over there, the store. That's very nice. Now, we can't really send you anywhere. Guess we can do this. Or not. Okay, let's check the store, because we have so much. Red flag. On chain reaction, a repped pipped domino piece adds +5 to the multiplier. This domino piece is then cursed. Ooh, we don't want cursed. That, I think cursed is a 50-50% chance between either adding points or removing points. Well, Domino Day on domino placement adds 5 score, increasing by 10 for each additional domino placed this turn, or we can get the pink one. On domino placement, pink domino pieces add twice the base score to the starting score. Ooh, to the starting score. I wonder if that is like a permanent thing? So let's say we place a 2-pip pink score, then we get +2 to our starting score. I wonder if that stacks, like the next round we would start with 2 points. We can't re-roll, unfortunately. We have so much gold. Let's go that, let's go that, let's go that. Extra placement points and extra card. We have so many cards. That's very, very nice, honestly. Dominoes. Let's see. This is decent. Lots of points. And thunder. We like that. Heal and... That's offensive and defensive. That's very nice. I like the leaf though as well. Just the one tile. I think that's good enough to take, honestly. I think that's good enough to take. Let's see. Let's see. We don't want to die, of course. Could place you there just to kill the amoeba as well and get a bunch of upgrades here. Let's do that. Because why not? Let's do that. Kill the other amoeba. Perfect. Beautiful even. Let's get some more upgrades. Domino level and domino level. Sure, I don't know what that means, but we will do it. And that is evidently what we can do. Let's see what we get here. We get a heal, a 1-1. Sure. Send it. It definitely should not be enough to win. No, good. Because we want more sweet upgrades. Let us... So how are we gonna grab all this? Something brown, maybe like this. So a tile there could be brown on brown. Grab all that beautiful stuff. Grab the domino there as well, because why not? Okay. We have a shield. I like the single dominoes because they're very, very versatile. Very easy to use. But of course they are much fewer points. Not that a double one is more points, but still. A single shield. I think we have something for pink. Yeah, so let's go pink. Okay. It would be nice soon to connect this at least. And we can like that, and we can like that, just because we do want some points at some point. And I do want to connect or collect this up here. All the upgrades, very nice. Let's kill... No, honestly, let's leave it alone. Let's leave it alone. I think we're fine, points-wise as well. Why did you not get connected? Grab that bad boy. Can go up there if we need to. I think we're gonna be winning here. No? Yes? No? Close. We will now, though. Let's see. We have a 1 up here. We could do with that. And we can honestly grab that one as well. That one will grab whatever is over there. Let's add some dominoes before we end here, because I don't know if this carries over or not. Leaf and a shield. I don't know if there's a point in skipping this because it's such low numbers, but as I said, I am no expert in this game at all. Let's grab that one. So there might have been a point there to skip, but we didn't. And here we are. Send it. And win it. Nice. Beautiful. And the upgrade, of course. Hand size. Let's get this one. And let's start actually utilizing it. And we got a boss. We got the wasp. Domino abilities are disabled. Youch. I believe that means, like, lightning here, for instance, is not going to work. Which is nasty. Yep, that is exactly what it means. Okay, we could... do that. And we can do that. You're not healed? Alright. Right, you're disabled. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Son of a gun, I forgot. Okay. Well, then right now, these don't matter. They will, of course, but I think I like the wild domino here. Send it. That was a real shame, but that's okay. Did we lose a tile? Maybe. Downgrade there. Yeah, that's bad. I think we'll collect that at the end of the turn, and there's nothing we can do to prevent it. This one we can place here to collect both these, and I think that is what we're going to do. In fact, we already did it, because that was kind of the point with it, I think. Will you collect the gold as well? You will. Then we shall. What? Oh. Stupid boss. Stupid, stupid boss. Let's go that bad boy. I mean, you can be placed anywhere, so why don't we just place you right there? Let's see. Let's get the gold. 5 there. That's very nice. And we still have 11 placement points. We can't quite place both. Actually, we can exactly place both. So we shall. Send it. How are we doing points-wise? Pretty decent, pretty decent. I'm not super convinced we'll get to 2400 as it is, but we'll be adding a lot of dominoes still, so I think we'll be okay. What does this do? When collected, decrease domino level by 1. If your domino reaches level 0, it gets destroyed. Okay, so this is assumably where we want to use like the upgraded domino level tiles that we have a few of. Let's do that. Oh. Okay, let's utilize our return here. Let's collect it and return that, because then we can do this. Get up here. We cannot do much else up there, however, but suppose we can place this. Do we want to? Don't think it's gonna get us to ×2 anyway. Let's see what we get here. Is there anything here that works off? No. No, just pink. Just pink. Get another one of those, even though it doesn't really matter right now. Placing cost is 6. We can place one of these. Does it matter where or how or when? I don't think so. We can't place it up here anyway. First we can place it here. To explore. There's so many downgrades, dude. Still haven't checked the store. Let's send it, and I'm thinking maybe next turn. Okay, we have no issue getting to the score. Yeah, something like this. We'll get this. And I don't think we're gonna get any more coins here, so let's check the store. What is this? Shades of Grey. On placement, gray domino pieces placed next to a darkness tile multiply the total score by 1.2. That's very, very situational. Flushed. On chain reaction, the last triggered domino piece is destroyed and spawn 2 domino pickups. I don't think we want that, especially with the duckling. Sleepy bombs is pretty good though. Bombs do not count down to 0. That pretty much means we don't have to worry about them at all. So I think we're buying that one. And we are buying another card slot, because why wouldn't we? We have so much gold. It's good to be rich. I think, however, we're gonna finish this, and then we're gonna call it here. Otherwise it's gonna be a super long video. We're gonna get that upgrade. And we're gonna get this upgrade. Can we connect here? We could have done with that one. It's okay. Can we build these? I guess we can build that one. Yes. Can afford that one, so send it. Should be 2400, no problem. Yeah, there we go. No problem at all. Yeet, out you go. Permanent domino color upgrades. Gray domino pieces are add their base score to the total score. Domino pinks are immune to downgrades. Didn't we already get that one? No, we got the gold one. Cyan domino pieces are immune to meteor strikes. Interesting. Let's go with cyan, because I think we run into meteors a little bit more often than we run into, what's it called? The other thing. Downgrades. Okay, I honestly didn't foresee that we would have a good run, but I didn't plan this to be much longer than an hour, and we are getting close, and I have to go pretty soon. I have to pick up my wife from school, and I don't think she'd be too happy if I told her that I was just sitting at home playing games, and I chose not to come pick her up. So, again, this is not something I plan to feature as any sort of Let's Play on the channel, but I thought it's an extremely fun game, and something that could work super well as a break in between tasks, or maybe even in between games. I hope you enjoyed it. For now, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.